Hi guys, welcome to Web Coding, and now we are going to discuss the next question, that is minimum stack. Okay, so we are going to create our own minimum stack. So we have already performed the operation like push, pop, and size, and top. The new operation which we are going to do in this question is min. Okay, so now we have to create the min operation also. The main thing about this operation is that we have to do this operation in constant time. Okay, so let's discuss this. How can we do this? Okay, so in this question we have been given two stacks, that is all data, which is our main stack, and the second stack is min data, by which we are going to maintain our minimum value. Okay, so let's go and discuss this. Okay, so what we are having the two stack. Okay, so let me remove this and let me create the two stacks. So this is our first stack, which is the all data stack, and the second stack is min data. Okay, so we are having the two stacks, all data, and the second one is min data. Okay, and with the help of this stack we are going to maintain our minimum value, min value. Okay, with the help of this tag we are going to maintain our minimum value. So let's do some operation and then we will see how can we do this. Okay, suppose we are going to push 10. So when the stack is empty, then what we have to do, we have to push in both the stacks. So 10 is going to push here and in min data also. Okay, and suppose we are going to push 20, so 20 is going to push in this stack only. So each and every time we have to push in this stack, and we have to check for certain condition, then in that some condition we have to push in this stack. Okay, so we will see when we have to push in this stack also. Okay, so suppose we have pushed 30, so we have pushed there. Okay, and now what is our minimum value till now? Our minimum value is the min data top value, that is 10. Okay, suppose we have pushed 5, so we will push here, and if this value is smaller than this top value of min data, then in that case our minimum value is going to change. So in this case we will also push in min data stack. Okay, so now this is our minimum value. Okay, so let's do some more operation. Push 25. So now again we are going to push in this tag only, because now the value is greater than the min data value. Okay, so now I'm going to push 3. So 3 is going to push here as well as here, because our value is smaller than the min data top value. That means now in this condition our minimum value is 3, that is the top value of min data. Okay, so this is how we are going to perform the push operation. Okay, so let's do some operation and then we are going to see the pop. Okay, so how we are going to pop the element. So what is our size? So in this we have to return the length of all data step. So self dot all data. Okay, so this is our all data stack, so we have to return the length of it. Okay, now let's do the minimum. So if our minimum stack is empty, in that case we don't have minimum value, we have to return -1. So we have to handle this case also. Okay, if self dot min data is equal to 0, size is 0, then what we have to do, we have to return -1, and we also have to print the stack under flow. Okay, else that means we are having some minimum value, some values in min data, so we will return self dot min data top value, that is -1. Okay, so let's do the push operation. So what will be our push operation? So first, while pushing we have to push the element every time in this tag in all data. And when we have to push in this, when our value is smaller than the top value of min data. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to push in the value in all data. So this I have done. Now I have to use the condition when we have to push the value in min data. Okay, so there are two conditions for us. Okay, there are two conditions. When our min data size is 0, that means blank, then in that case we have to push it self dot min data is equal to 0. Okay, when our min data tag is empty. And what is our second condition? Let me do it in full screen. So what is our second condition? Our second condition is when the value is smaller than and equal to min data topmost value. Okay, when the value is smaller than smaller and equal to min data top value. That means now our min value is going to change. Okay, so then in that case also we are going to push the value in min data dot append val. Okay, so we have also seen the push operation. Now I'm going to do the top operation. So first I'm going to handle the edge case. If the size is equal to 0, that means there are no element, so there will be no topmost value. Return -1. Okay, and before returning this we have to print stack underflow. Okay, else that means there are some values, so we just have to return the topmost value. Self dot all data topmost value. So let me see there -1. Okay, now we have to perform the pop operation. So let's see how we are going to pop it. Suppose we are going to pop doing the pop operation here. Okay, so how we are going to pop? If the popped value is equal to the top value of min data, then we are going to pop it from here also. Okay, so first I will pop it here, then I'm going to check the pop value is equal to the min data top value. That means now our min value is going to change. Okay, that is equal to 5, so we will pop it from here also. And again I'm going to do the pop operation. So what will happen? We will pop it from here only. Okay, because now it is not our minimum value. Okay, again I'm going to pop it. It will pop it from here and here also, because now the removed value is equal to the min data top value, so our min value is going to change. So that's why we have also popped it from this tag also. So now let's do this also. Okay, so first I'm going to handle the edge cases. So let me copy it from here. Okay, so now I'm going to first I'm going to take a variable that is removed value, and I'm going to pop it from all data. Okay, we have popped it from all data, and we have to check the condition. If removed value is equal to self dot min data topmost value, that is -1, then in that case what we have to do? We have to pop it from min data also. Self dot min data dot pop. Okay, and in the end we have to return the removed value, that is RP. So let me run it and check for the cases. So there is compile time error. So let me check it. Left or min data is not defined. Name min data. So let me see it from 15th line. Okay, actually we forgot the self here. Okay, so let me write the self here and let me run it now. So it is accepted. So let me check for all the test cases, and all the test cases are running fine. So thank you guys for watching this video, and we will meet you in the next video. Bye bye.